it's approaching the supreme moment. Reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead, it's for the taking if you want it. If not, the dream dies and you'll be forever haunted. Then confront it.
What's good? So I got quite a few requests on showcasing the LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku on Goku's Family category. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Again, it's been quite some time since this unit has been out in the game, but this guy is still pretty crazy. I mean, bottom line is, this guy definitely can hit for a pretty substantial amount with the right, units and allies on the team, and does pretty well. So, I was actually curious about this myself, how this unit does on Goku's Family. So I'm glad a lot of you guys requested this, and let's go ahead and cover the stats and see how this unit does overall. So again, this is the 100% potential LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Leader skill is Super Tech Ki plus 4, HP attack and defense, increase of 100%. Also Extreme Type Ki plus 2, HP attack and defense, increase of 70%. Not really something that is, utilized on a main, category team or setup, but you can certainly use this guy's leader skill for a secondary leader for the battlefield settings, stuff like that. Now, in terms of the super attack, so you have your 12 key variation and 18 key. The 12 key will cause colossal damage with a rare chance to stun the enemy, and you will see quite a bit of a difference between the 12 key and 18 key, as I'm sure all of you guys know by now. The 18 key will cause mega-colossal damage and greatly lowers defense. However, with the passive skill, it's a defense increase of 120% at the start of the turn, but attack increase of 180% and defense decrease of 70% when performing an ultra super attack. So again, that's why you see such an obvious difference between the 12 key and 18 key, just because there's a pretty much an 180% attack difference. And unfortunately for this unit, the first passive really doesn't have anything except for a defensive boost of 120%, which is very, very huge amount. However, you're not seeing the attack increase, so that's why in many cases the 12 key is a little bit lackluster, I guess, so to speak. Now, in terms of links, you are looking at Super Saiyan, that is 10% to attack. Experienced Fighters is another 10% increase to attack. Kamehameha is 2500 to attack when SA is launched. Over in a Flash is plus 3 key. Limit Breaking Form is attack increase of 2000 when SA is launched. Shattering the Limit plus 2 key, and then finally Legendary Power is attack increase of 5000 when SA is launched. Quite a few categories for this unit: Super Saiyan 3, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Movie Heroes, and Goku's Family. So a lot of these are, either 150 or 170% due to the updated leaders in the category. So you're pretty much maximizing the stat boost overall with each of the categories listed. Now at 100%, HP is 19,375, attack is 22,460, and defense is 13,913. 12 key multiplier is 150% for 12 key, and then 24 key is 200%. So again, this unit is pretty good defensively. However, again, the biggest drawback with this unit is the attack increase of 180% only applying when performing an ultra super attack. Now, in some cases, key links could be an issue with this unit. There is quite a few, like over in the Flash and Shattering the Limit, amongst others, but it can be sometimes a little bit of an issue getting enough key to get that 18 key, because at the end of the day, you want to make sure you get that ultra super attack, honestly, because you do want to see that 180% apply to the super attack itself. Now, in those cases, you could certainly bring in units like the Tech Super Saiyan Bardock unit, since it is Goku's Family, and it is part of the category, so it definitely works with that case. Or you could bring in some other Super Saiyan 3 category units like the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, or even the Super Saiyan 3 GT Great Ape Goku unit. Both those units do have passives that help out increase attack for allies. Goku has the 33% increased attack without any restrictions. However, Bardock does provide a pretty big boost, which is 40%, but you do have to have HP below 70% in order for that to apply for super type allies. So it's a little bit of a restriction there, but it's not too bad. I mean, honestly, if you get supered on by the enemy, once or twice, you could certainly get that down below 70%. So this one is a pretty good rotation right here. So should be able to do some pretty good damage right here because of all of the passives are active, as well as the LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku's Ultra Super Attack, or Ultra Attack, I guess you could call it. So yeah, with the critical 7.3 million, still a heavy amount. I mean, this guy is still a heavy hitter, you know what I mean? Like, as long as you bring in, the right type of linking buddies and get this guy set up correctly, he can still hit amazing. And again, the Pure Saiyans category is 150% because of the transforming Vegeta unit released, and then you've got other cases where Super Saiyan 3, obviously you get that 170% boost to attack as well. Full power also works since you do have the Dragon Ball Super movie Super Saiyan Broly unit as well. I mean, Movie Heroes is another one. You get that full boost with the Gogeta unit. But again, each category has its perks and drawbacks. Goku's family is definitely one of the more versatile categories available because of just an abundance of supporting type units and units that link up pretty well with this unit overall. So out of the group, definitely Super Saiyan 3, Goku's family, probably the good categories. Again, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, and Movie Heroes are definitely pretty good as well, but I think in terms of overall linkage, you're probably best off with either Super Saiyan 3 or Goku's family. Super Saiyan 3 category is definitely a very fun category to run, still to this day. I actually enjoy it quite a bit, although I do have to admit I haven't really used that category much nowadays. I think nowadays, really, I've been really enjoying running the movie bosses category, Wicked Bloodline category. Within the Wicked Bloodline, I actually run like the free-to-play Meta-Cooler team with the Agility Dokkan Fest Meta-Cooler unit as leads. It's actually a really fun team to run. And yeah, I mean, those are really the categories that I've been running a lot. Actually, I've also been running the Vegeta's family category quite a bit too. Ever since the EZA for the physical type raised Trunks and the Tech Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta came out, I've actually enjoyed running that category quite a bit, and I do include both of those units on the team just because, with the super attack you're raising allies attack, and then with the passive you're raising attack and defense for allies as well as a ki boost. So it's definitely a very good category to run. It's a lot of fun. But back to Goku's family, it's still a great category. A lot of units fall into it, and it's definitely very enjoyable to run some teams with. The LR Goku unit from Super Battle Road rewards definitely does link up pretty well with that LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku as well, just because of the passive that provides 30% boost to allies as long as they're super types, and then if you're able to get the 18 ki, it does do an additional increase to allies as well. On top of that, they do share like experienced fighters, that's 10% to attack. Legendary power is 5,000 to attack when SA's launched, so quite a few link skills that they do share as well, on top of LR Goku's ability to raise attack based on the super attack and passive, so they do pretty well as well. It's actually midnight right now when I'm recording. It's been one of those really busy weeks, so I know content's been a little bit slow for me. I haven't had a chance to upload as much, but try to catch up, have some content for you guys for the weekend. Again, I know a lot of people had asked for this for a few weeks now, so I just wanted to make sure you guys are able to get it. I always do appreciate you guys providing your opinions and requests on what type of stuff you want to see. At the end of the day, this is really why this channel exists, is mainly for you guys. It's something obviously that I do enjoy, but at the same time, I want to make sure that you guys are getting content that you guys enjoy and stuff you look forward to watching. So definitely keep that coming in terms of the feedback and requests and all that good stuff. Let's see how much he does here. 4.2 million without the critical. That's actually pretty good. With the crit, it could have been closer to, roughly like 7 million. I think it's a 40% increase once the criticals apply, compared to damage without crits. It's definitely pretty nice seeing the attack stats up there. I think, you haven't really seen too much with the additional attacks kick in, but in some cases, I think the game is still buggy, with the additional attacks. So, fortunately, it doesn't really apply much here, since the Goku unit really hasn't done much in terms of additionals. So, it's okay in that regard. But just want to mention there are still glitches that occur because of the bugs that are still existing in the game right now. They did fix a couple of them, but not all of them. So now, yeah, you can obviously see the difference between the 12 key and 18 key super attacks. It's a pretty heavy difference. I mean, 180%. At the end of the day, that's quite a bit of a difference. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it definitely changes things a lot. But yeah, this is the 100% showcase for the LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku on Goku's family category. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. As always, I do appreciate you watching. Definitely stay tuned for the next video. Alright, I'll catch you guys later.